then I make this shit look easy to bitches the way I kill it. Make this shit look easy to bitches the way I kill it. I got money, boy, I wanna see you spend it. Throw that, let me see you throw that. If you got bands, nigga, throw it, show me where to throw at. Throw that, let me see you throw that. Throw that, let me see you throw that. Throw that, let me see you throw that. If you got bands, nigga, throw it, show me where to throw it.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I got these braids and stuff like this. I know I have a video on my page that's similar to this, but it's two different things. These are the medium size knotless box braids. The last video I had on my page, I showed you guys how to do this using the rubber band method. This method is a little different. I didn't use the rubber band method, but I did use triangle parties, the same as the other one. And everything else is kind of the same. I'm just pretty much showing you guys how to do the knotless, box braids, as well as, like I said, everything else is the same. You still have the goddess look. I don't do a ton of curly hair, but then again, I actually do put like curly hair in here. I just don't do like a ton of them. Like I see people have a ton of curly hair in their braids, and these are the complete opposite. I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to get the goddess looks without having to have too much curly hair to where it tangles and it get matted and stuff like that, because that's the biggest complaint that I get about the about these goddess box braids, is that they don't want them to tangle as much. And the way that I do it, mine, you don't really get a lot of tangling because all of my curly pieces are kind of fine, as well as they're more spaced apart. I don't have like these curly, like long curly strands all over my head. Like, nobody got time for that. So if you guys are interested to see how I got these bomb, yes, I mean, and they're long. They're long. Here's my girl today. They're long. How I got these long bomb. Like I said, they are extremely long. And if you guys are interested to see how I got these long, I'm talking about long, honey. Can't really see it in the frame, but they long. How I got these long, voluptuous box braids. Keep on watching. First, I already went ahead and sectioned my hair in the way that I want it. So now I'm just moving these last two sections out of the way, and I'm going to part this section into 3 triangles, as you guys can see me doing now. Okay guys, so once you went ahead and sectioned your hair off in 3 sections, I just went ahead and took the middle section and I moved it out of the way, and then I'm going to be working on the section that's in the back. But first things first, I'm going ahead and sectioned all 3 medium-sized pieces of hair, and I just pretty much just laid them on my table. And once you go ahead and do that, I actually section off 4 pieces of curly hair from the one little bundle that comes within the pack. And the hair that I used was some regular kink line braiding hair, and I also used some free twist curly hair. And then the edge control that I'm using today is by 24-hour edge tamer, and I just put that all over my roots. Then I decided to go ahead and section my hair off in 3 sections, as if I'm about to begin a braid. And then I laid it on top of my hair, grabbing the hair that's on top of my finger and just braiding it in. Again, I'm about to show you guys in a little slow-mo. I just laid it on top of my finger, tucked it underneath, as you guys can see, and then grabbed the hair that was on top of my finger into the braid, and then braided it down. Again, I did the same thing with the 3rd piece. I just put it in between, grabbed the one that's on top, and I just braided it into the braid. And that is pretty much how I do the knotless box braids, as you guys can see. And then I went ahead and grabbed one of the curly pieces of hair, and I just leaned it in, put the piece in my mouth just to get it out of the way, and then braided the rest of the curly hair into the braid. So I'm actually going to add another piece of curly hair right about now. And I did it the exact same way. I just put the end of the curly hair in and just braided it into the braid. and then I continue to braid it down. If you have any little pieces that be sticking out, you get to take some more of your edge control and put it on the hair and just continue to braid until you get to the end. Okay guys, so once you're left with about this much hair, you're going to go in and add your final piece of curly hair into the braid. And you guys is just going to pretty much feed that piece into the braid like such, and then you're pretty much just going to braid it into the braid. You can see me adding a little more edge control just so I'm not left with a lot of flyaways. And you're just going to braid it all the way down until you can get rid of most of the straight hair. And then I'm going to take a piece of my nail glue, just put a couple dots at the end. I'm just going to twist it and blow on it just a little bit so it dries. It pretty much dries really fast, so you don't really have to do much to it. And then I went ahead and cut off of the extra pieces of straight hair. And that's pretty much it. This is how the braid looks when I'm finished. Okay guys, so I'm going to repeat the same thing with this section right here in the front. I'm just going to put my edge tamer on my hair, and then I'm going to take my comb and swoop. Well, first I'm making sure my part is straight, and then I'm going to take the hair and I'm just going to swoop it. So this part is neat because this part is kind of important to me because it's in the front of my head. So like I said, I'm going to take 3 pieces of Kalankalan braiding hair, and I'm just going to lay it on my table. I'm also going to take a piece of the curly hair and I'm going to section it in 4 small pieces. And then we just also going to put that on our table. So when we begin the braid, we have everything that we need. So again, I'm just taking this piece and I'm actually acting like I'm about to start a braid, but I'm not just yet. And then I added a piece of the Kalankalan hair in, and then I just started to braid it in. Again, you're going to lay it on top, grab the piece that's on top of your hand, and then you're just going to continue to braid. And you guys are going to see me do this over and over again until I'm done. And once I am done, this is how it looks. Really seamless. You guys want to make sure that you do this really seamless, because if not, you will have that knot at the top of your braids, and you don't want that. So again, I'm just going to add the curly piece in and just put it in and just continue to braid the curly piece into the braid. And then I'm just going to braid this down. I don't think I added another curly piece. I think I just added one into this braid. So I'm going to braid this all the way down until I get to about midway to the ends, and then I'm going to feed the curly piece that's going to be left at the ends, and you guys will see me doing that. So as you guys can see, I'm left with about this much hair, and I went ahead and added the curly piece of hair to the ends, and I just went ahead and just braided that. Well, pretty much faded it into the braid so it's a little seamless. You don't really want to just add it, because if it's not seamless, you'll have that knot at the end. So you just want to keep braiding that in. I used a little more edge control, and then once I was done doing that, I just added a few more dots of my nail glue, and then waited until it was dry, and then just cut off the extra straight pieces that was left at the end, and then I was pretty much done. Okay guys, so we're going to be doing the one in the middle. I did want to take the time to explain to you guys how I did this one, because sometimes it can be a little difficult to understand, especially when you're doing feed-in braids. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is I'm going to pretty much remove this because I'm getting a new pack of hair. But once you get your new pack of hair, or if you're still in the same hair, it doesn't really matter. You want to section it off in 3 sections. Remember guys, you need medium sections to do these braids. Definitely if you want them my size, because I wanted mine pretty big. Okay, so I went ahead and sectioned off the curly hair again in 4 sections. So the first thing you want to do, you want to grab a piece of curly hair. You're going to wrap it around the hair that you haven't braided yet. And you want to section it off as if you're about to start a braid. You know how you need 3 sections. And then you're going to lay it on top, the braiding hair on top of that, and you're going to continue to do the feed-in braids the same way I did on the other 2 braids. And again, with the last piece, you're going to do it the same way. and then you're going to begin to braid it down. So the only difference between this braid and the other two braids that I did is that now I have this curly piece of hair that's right at the top. And I wanted to show you guys how I did this braid is because sometimes it's really difficult to do it when you're doing feed-in braids. I get this a lot. That's hard to start the curly piece at the top because you're doing feed-in braids and you're not doing the ribbon method. And guys, this is exactly how you do it. Again, I'm going to add another curly piece of hair in the center of this braid, and then I'm going to just braid it in the same way I did to the other two braids. And then I'm just going to pretty much braid this one all the way down. I don't know if I added another curly piece of hair in, but you just want to braid it all the way down. If you need to use some gel in any of your braids, I would do that just so you won't have as many flyaways. And then you want to just continue to braid it all the way down. And then once you get to the ends, you're going to add another piece of curly hair. You want to feed it in, as you guys can see me doing now. And then once you pretty much braid it as far down as you want, it's up to you depending on how much curly hair you want to be left at the ends. And then you're going to add some braiding hair in. You see me guys twisting it. I just did that because it's easier for it to dry. It kind of dries pretty fast. And then I went ahead and cut off all the straight hair. And then I also cutting off the little flyaway pieces that I did get in the braid. And that was pretty much what I did for this braid. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks once you finish your braid. Okay guys, so if you did it correctly, this is what you will be left with. This is a feed-in goddess box braid, and it has the curly piece at the top of the braid. Hey guys, so I went ahead and did a few more braids for you guys on camera so you guys can get the gist of how I did the other three braids that I did. I'm not going to be doing a talk through for those. I'm just going to let you guys watch me do them, and I will be seeing you guys at the end of the video. And yeah. Okay guys, so once you're done braiding all of your braids, I went ahead and took some mousse and I just pretty much added this to all of my braids, so I'm pretty much drenching them in it. What this does, it get rid of any flyaways that you might have that's left over. It lays your braids down and makes them look super clean, and it also helps you with the curly hair so your hair don't look so frizzy. So yeah, don't forget this step, okay? Okay guys, so you could leave your hair just like this, but you guys know I'm a little extra and I always put hair jewelry in my hair when I have braids, so that's what you see me doing now. But this step is optional. You don't have to do it. I'm just extra, okay? hope you guys really enjoyed this video. The next video that I'm going to be posting probably either today or tomorrow. I'm probably going to do either another video today or one tomorrow. Will be the giveaway, and the giveaway is bomb. So definitely turn on your notifications because the giveaway lit. Okay, I already figured out what I'm going to do. So definitely turn on your notifications, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember, the next video is the giveaway. So make sure you check out the next video. So subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you're notified when I post the next video. Okay? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.